What is up, guys? It's Cole, and welcome back to my Forever World. This is episode 7. It is a brand new day for me, Cole, and inside the real world, the entire sky is blocked out by smoke because of the northern forest fires bringing the smoke down south. Yesterday, the skies were completely yellow, the sun was orange. Yeah, the air quality is not great, but in Minecraft, the air quality is amazing! And let's just jump out here so that we can see what we did last episode, which was an insane amount of terraforming. Like, look at this. Look at this. This was all rough, mountain and whatnot, mountain. Down here, started on some terraforming, and then I said I wanted to bring this stuff down, and someone commented, no, you should leave it, like, it looks good. What I'm thinking is bringing it all the way down, and I want to figure something out with, like, what I want to do with the terraforming. I don't want it to look rough like this. I think I want it to look more uniform, maybe have little different platforms that come up, not sure. I also want to extend the river, but that's not what we're doing in this episode. In this episode, I want to work on the barn. Inside the barn, we have a big amount of nothing. And if we dig through here, okay, what? Oh, we're down low. We're gonna have to dig a lot. We're underneath the mountain. So, we're gonna have to do a bunch of digging. We have excavated some barn, and if you notice during the time lapse, I initially started by extending the barn all the way back, but then I stopped myself. I caught myself doing in-the-box thinking. We don't want to think in the box for this barn, we want to think out of the box. The only shape that we have to 100% commit to is this facade that's on the outside. Everything on the inside can be whatever we want, so long as it's inside this mountain and unseen by the outside eye. What do I want? I don't know yet. I need to think. One step at a time. Where's the first room? I know that I want a place where I can park my horse without just having to put a fence post down. So perhaps the immediate entrance, I can extend it a little bit and have horse stall. And I know there's a lot of empty space going on here, so maybe the wall comes out and it's a big horse stall. You know, bougie horse stall for my horse. And it could be cool if it was symmetrical. Maybe there's some big pillars, figure out where to cap off a roof maybe. It doesn't have to be this tall. I have to remind myself, just because there's this much space, doesn't mean I have to use all of it. I can cap it off. I can pop a little torch in there so mobs don't spawn. Up top here, ooh, something I thought about for up top here. You see this little window up here. Over on the side, we have this area. So what if over here we have a door that leads into the barn as well? And then this can actually be a hayloft. Because with all of these wheat fields, where are we gonna put all of the hay? Because it makes a lot of wheat. And then where are we gonna harvest the seeds? Because there's gonna be so many seeds. We're gonna need a composter area to turn them into bone meal. Maybe in the barn that's where the seedage will be, and it'll be like, oh, you take the wagon up here and then you back it into this area, and then this opens up into like a wheat seed storage that connects to the top of the barn. That could be a cool idea. But then where's the floor? Where's the floor gonna be? Like, how are the shapes gonna be? I have to figure out the shapes. That's the hardest part right now. Now, my inventory is full of stuff. What do I want to do? I think I want to add in words. Horse stable, horse stall, that's what I want. The vibe, how do I want it? You walk in, do I want it to be turn, there's the entrance? Or do I want it to be you walk in, turn, and then there's an entrance, there's an entrance? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Plan a little bit out. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, let's make this even on the window. I think that could be good. And then what's out this? Ooh, okay, so the wall is actually right there. I was hoping that there could maybe be a hallway here, but maybe this is good. Maybe this is good because this can be a little 1, 2, 3 wide walkway, and then we can have another stall here, and this is a wall. Stall, And then we have it so we will walk around this way, and this will be a hallway into the mountain. Yes! Yes! Let me fill in the floor and do the same thing on the other side and see how I feel. Here's a little bit of a layout. So come in, stall, stall, other side, stall, stall. But it feels like we have a lot of big empty space in the middle now. Let's go with how high we want the walls. So I'm just going to do everything bare bones. So I'm doing all of this with just mangrove planks. We can add details in later. This is how this is feeling. Let's light it up a little bit. Ceiling, what do I want the ceiling to be? The floors are spruce, obviously. Do we want to keep the deep slate? I did bring some deep slate. I don't know if I want to keep it on the inside. What about dark oak? I think the dark ceiling really shrinks the room, so maybe that isn't it. Maybe I need a lighter ceiling. Or maybe I can do all of it out of spruce. So even here, actually, maybe I put the ceiling up one higher, because then we'll have space if we wanted to add any details, like maybe there's a trapdoor lining it or something like that, you know? I'm gonna have to go get more spruce, I think. I've got a good amount of woods here. How do we want to do this? Okay, that's fun. Doot. That does add some detail a little bit. Okay, the two sides are the same. And it's kind of looking a little bit boring. I think it needs more pizzazz. Maybe I need to go get some lanterns and figure out lighting as well. I think a ceiling would also do it. Okay, let's just buckle down and try and figure out this ceiling. I don't like it. Maybe I need to change these shelves into stairs. See, then that takes away from the top. The ceiling has to be one higher. Or I need to take this part down one lower. So something's just not fitting in, because that has to be there. Well, it doesn't have to be there. It doesn't have to be there. Okay. So that doesn't have to be there. Let me get back up here, take this stuff down, and raise it all by one. Okay, you know what would be cool? A leaf roof. Look at that texture, that's so good. Oh! I forgot with the new update, there's leaves falling down. That's so cool! That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. I think I like it. But I like it more if instead of these stairs here, I incorporated the leaves kind of into that as well. Because it's kind of like organized and then chaos. And on the sides it goes straight up to the wall. But on these sides it doesn't. What else am I thinking? I'm thinking, what if we lined the door with some of these as well? And then have it come across there. Are we going to have this go all the way up? So that's that effect that I was thinking about. If instead of having these on the walls here, we, okay, let's just try it. Let's take these out. So we have organized, and then we have just straight up disappearing into the... That makes the room look so much bigger. Maybe I like that better. So we're outside in civilization. Oh my gosh. Civilization. You come in and it's like, whoa! The walls disappear into the treetops. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I got some stairs up in here for detail. Details. We can have, let's put these here, and then we can have chests here to store, you know, like saddles, horse armor, stuff like that, so we have somewhere to put them. How would it feel to do this here as well? No. No, I don't think I like that. Do I like that? Put it on the other side too, Cole. The problem is that the color matches the floor, because I'm using a spruce floor. I can always change it. What if it's a dirt floor? What if the coarse dirt continues all the way into here? And then we can have, like, flowers growing off the floor. I just decided that's what we're gonna do! Oh yeah, look at this floor. This is great. I added some podzol, and now we're gonna work on inside each of the stalls. Don't think I'll need the pickaxe. So I have some cauldrons that we will pop in the corner, and this will be their little water trough because they deserve water. And then for food, bam. I think as well, I'm gonna put a little bit of it in the floor. I'm gonna do some detailing off camera so that I can really take my time and not have to talk, and then I'll come show you when I deem this room to be pretty much complete. I have done a few things. It's not textured very well, I didn't finish that. I have not finished the outside, but I've done a pretty good job on the inside. Ooh, look in the windows like that. Okay, let's head inside. It's like a fairy garden vibe, and we can go put our horse in a stall, and there's an option to, you know, tether him up, and I gave each of them, this is a quartz block, like, head, because I have a data pack that if you put a block, I don't have any options, here's an option, if you put a block into the stone cutter, it can make it like a mini version of that. Mini blocks, that's what it's called from Vanilla Tweaks. Mini blocks. So a little mini block quartz, it's kind of like a salt rock, so that the horses have something to lick, you know? So they've got water, food, a salt rock. Yeah. Except when he's tethered, he can't really reach the salt rock. What if I tether you over here? Now you can reach the salt rock, buddy. So all of the 4 places are like that. I made the ceilings be leaves as well. We've got this nice fence coming up around here, only the 2 fence gates, because, you know, my horses, they're not too chunky. They can fit through a 2-block space. In the arches, we've got some shelves and a stair and a trapdoor, and I think it looks good. Oh, yeah, it looks good. I could put something here like a painting, I just don't know yet. The other side is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Awesome. But then this main room... Ooh, I love it. All the little colors. We got blues and purples and whites, and it's very pretty. We've got these lanterns hanging down, so mobs won't be able to spawn at all in the area that we've done. They might be able to spawn somewhere else and walk in, but this area that we've done, all of the light levels above 0. We have a lead storage here. I think eventually I'll put golden carrots in here, because we'll want to breed the horses, and that'll be an easy place to grab them, then come out to the pasture, which is where the other horses are going to be. We have all of our storage of our horse armor, as well as on this side, those are empty, and saddle. So nice storage, nice big walkway into what will be the rest of the barn. I really enjoy this. This is nice. The next thing I want to do that I'm all ready for is to go on an adventure with my brush and brush up some sherds so that I can put them on the pots up here so that we can have a little bit of detail and design. I have a few sherds up top, but they're kind of mid, so I want to go out and adventure, and I will take my horse with me. Oh, there we go. I think we're gonna aim for in the ocean. Lead, boop, 1500, 1100. I'll come back for you, baby. I have depth strider, so I should be able to move a lot faster in water. There isn't gonna be any sherds in here, but I haven't explored the ocean at all. Hello! That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Cool, 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 cool. What we got, what we got? Suspicious stew? Jump boost? There's our first one right here. First 2. Let's do this. Oh, okay, wooden hoe, no thanks. Sherd! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Another emerald. Mending fishing rod. That's fine. I want this. I don't have any prismarine. I've never in my life made a prismarine farm. Not once. That'll be something I'll have to do in the Forever World at some point. Ooh, an emerald? I will take an emerald. Let's try a treasure map. I won't get any sherds from this, but... it's gonna be, like, right here. Here? Coming from another angle. Like, here? So it should be, like, here. No. No. Oh, man. Oh, it is here! Excellent! Let's do this. Gold nugget. Eh. Piece of coal. Wooden hoe. What the heck? Head! 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 Oh yeah! Wheat? Diamond Nautilus armor? Okay, okay. Is this the same map? That's the same map, I think. Shard! Let's go! Yes! Shard! Hello. There's a ocean monument. I don't think... Oh, there's another ocean monument. That's cool. Double up. Still just looking for sheds. I found 3. 3 is better than 0, so we are doing okay. Mushroom Island? What? Right next to an ocean temple thing? Ocean monument. I know the words. I know what these things are called. They just don't come to me in the moment. This would be a good place to set up a farm. A base on the Mushroom Island? How far am I? Thousands of blocks out. That's cool. 5 buckets. And now, if we find any cool fish, we can take them home with us. Let's get some of this guy. You. Tactical fishing. Let's get a cup. I like these ones, actually. Let's get a whole bunch of these. Wheat. Ooh. Regular golden apple. That's fine. That's Gucci. Where's the treasure? Where's the ocean treasure? You guys are poor. How am I supposed to make my people less poor if I can't steal from your people? Hey. Ow. Stop touching my butt. I know it's nice, but you gotta ask first. Why can't I kill you? Why? What? How much health did that guy have? Oh, that's that new... Oh, that's the new zombie leader thing. Ooh, these ones look like cotton candy! I'm not very good at this. There, 1, 2. Cotton candy fish. They're literally called cotton candy bettas. That's awesome. Shard! Shard! What we got? That smells pretty interesting. We got a sniffer egg! Shard! Another sniffer egg! We got it! We got it! We got it! I think I'm content. I think I'm done with this. So, let's go find our horse and go home and put some shards on the pots in the stable, because that was the whole point for this journey. So, of course, when I'm not looking for places, that's when they show up. So obviously we have to loot this place too. A shard! Head! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Another sniffer egg! Another Cat's Snickers. Sniffers! Another sniffer egg! And a shard! Another shard! Another sniffer egg! Shard! This is a pretty good haul hoot. I'm having a hoot with my looting. Sniffer egg! We got another sniffer egg! Is it only the 3 types that you can get here? Because I've only gotten those 3. Must be. Bro. Head! Want it, want it, want it. Thank you. My horse! There she is! There's a mushroom growing on the wood of the tree. What? I've never seen that before. Cool. I just realized, day 300, we made it. We slept through practically every night, so really it's more like day 150, but look at the top left. Does it say 150? No, it says 300, so yeah, we did that. Yeah, there she blows. My short king castle that you can barely see coming over the hill. It would help if I had a better render distance, but I want my computer to work, so I'm not sure how to improve that. I know the Hermitcraft people use Bobby Mod. I tried installing that once, but then my game crashed, so I did something wrong. Just like that, we have shirts on all of our pots. We've got decorated pots all over the place. I think it's good. I put them down kind of randomly, or at least I tried to. Like, these 2 are the same, but that's fine. I think that's okay. What do you guys think? Does it look better decorated, or did it look better with just pots? I think it adds in a little bit more detail. It gives me a reason to use the sherds. I think it's fine. So this is our stable. And I think it looks really good. Should I put a painting up on the wall, like the horse painting, on both sides? That could be cool. Nope. Nope. Yes. First try. Oh yeah. And then we can finish off the item frames here. I think that's everything. I think this stable is done. I really like this, actually. This looks really good. The entrance to our barn. To get a nice proper look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty sweet. My horsey. Let me take this lead off of you, bud. You can just sit around there. Yeah. This is the end of the episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.